Alright, hello everyone. Today we'll be talking about RR5 and the upcoming banner as well. So, first of all, the most important thing to note is that Refraction Railway is our endgame content, is our biz content. If you are new, you probably don't know that. So, what this game mode gives us is a bunch of rewards. We get EXP, we get threads and boxes, we get 40 pulls. One of the 10 pulls here is actually a 3-star guaranteed for that season, so it's very, very powerful. Alright, so definitely want to get all of these rewards here for every single Refraction Railway. If you're a new player who started quite recently and haven't unlocked your RR4, progress the main story to unlock it, and then try your best to clear as much as you can of RR4 before February 20th, because that is when the RR4 will be leaving and then RR5 will be coming in. So there will be a small subsection of people who are very, very new. They might have to struggle a little bit to try and clear the RR4. But try your best to clear it. You don't need to full clear it. Just try to get as much resources as possible, because it is based on certain sections that you've defeated, then they will give you the reward. So do your best, clear as much as possible, and you don't really need to care about the turn count. There will be a turn counting where if you get less than 100 turns, you will be able to get a special banner. Forget the banner, it doesn't give you anything except cosmetic. Unless you really, really like it, then just try your best. Alright, so that's going to be it for the little disclaimer here for all the new players. Try to clear your RR as much as possible, because there's a lot of free resources that will be wasted if you can't clear it. Right, and then now let's talk about the actual RR5 and all of its new mechanics. So this RR5 will last until RR6 comes out. This one is understood by most people, and also this RR is unique because unlike all of the other RRs, we actually split our team into two this time. Section 1 is going to be 4 fights, Section 2 is going to be 3 fights, Section 3 is going to be 4 fights. Your Section 1 IDs cannot be used for your Section 2 IDs, and then after that your Section 3 will combine 1 and 2. For proof, you can look at this line over here. Section 1 IDs cannot participate in Section 2, and Section 3 there's no restriction. 1 and 2 can join them because it links up together, which means your 1 ID come here, your 2 ID come here. It will be consecutive fights, and if you look over here you can see this will be 1 wave out of 4, which means it is a consecutive battle, and you will be able to keep any encounter buffs. For example, Coffin is an encounter buff, Blood Feast is an encounter buff, Nebulizer Alpha, Nebulizer Beta, both of them are going to be encounter buffs. So if they last the whole encounter, they are going to be very useful for this railway, because they will last the entire run, pretty much. They will just last for this entire first 4 waves, and after that it will disappear for the next section to go and take over, right? So that is going to be quite good for all of these characters, the Coffins, the Blood Feast and so on. So I will probably see them being used quite often. And we also get the Mirror Dungeon mechanic here. We have buffs and trials. There will be a buff that you can pick, and there will be an associated trial that you have to pick alongside it. I hope it's something interesting and not too shallow, like just add ID level or add offense level, add final power. Like these are kind of boring, but I think it might be kind of boring, because when I scroll down over here, you can actually see there's a enemy level up +7 over here. So I'm guessing the trial is just going to be buffing them offense level, enemy level up and so on. Not too sure, but we'll just wait and see until the actual content is out. Because I mean, this could be another buff, and this enemy level up could just be natural. It could just be, oh, you go Section 2, the enemies are just increased level because they're going to be harder. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Hopefully it's a more interesting buff and trial system, but if it's not interesting, I'm also kind of okay with it. I'm too used to it already in Mirror Dungeon. Right. Take note, you can borrow a unit for any Refraction Railway, you just cannot borrow units for your Mirror Dungeon. So if you don't have a full team of 12 to split into 6, you can always borrow to help fill up one of the slots. And if you really cannot afford to build 2 full teams of decent or okay units to just try and clear the content with, then just wait, because Refraction Railway, it will be here for a very long time. The last one I believe that I've done was like 7 months ago or something like that. It's really damn long, so you don't have to worry too much about this Refraction Railway at all. Alright, so this is going to be another RR where we want to get a sub 100 turn to get the special banner, and then we will also get all of our rewards over here, and we will have to split our party. So you have to set up maybe like a bleed team for the top and a poise team for the bottom or some shit like that. Technically this season is supposed to be Hong Lu's one, which means that I mean, sorry, not this season, next season is going to be Hong Lu. So they might make some of the RR over here into Rupture specific content, because I feel like Honglu is going to be the season of Rupture. I just feel like it because of Jiaxi Chun's existence, basically. But who knows? They could just do a turnabout on me anyway. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. 2 teams here into 1 big team over here, and this season, the next season is going to be a Honglu season. So hopefully we will see some Rupture weak enemies or something like that over here. Yeah. Alright, so that's all I have to say for this Refraction Railway. We can now move on to the banner. I won't talk about the patches and bug fixes here mostly, because otherwise it will take too long. But the important things to note here is that your Liu Yisang is a standard ID, so there's no rush to get him. He is going to be standard. And your Thoracalgia Faust is a Season 5 Ego, which means that she will disappear once the next season comes into play. So that has not been announced yet, but after this RR, it is very, very close already to the next season change. So it is going to happen anytime soon. Right, Thoracalgia Faust will be a priority if you do not want to FOMO yourself and you do want to run Poise teams in the future. But there's another reason why Thoracalgia Faust is actually quite good, and I'll talk about it next. Right, first of all, these 2 egos and IDs only have 1 page. Oh, thank goodness, only 1 page. So it's actually super simple to explain these characters. These characters are just Burn and Poise, but the Poise also has healing. So I'll explain that one in a little bit. Let's talk about Liu Yisang first. Liu Yisang, he's a burn and SP generator. His passive, he will heal 1 ally with the least SP. Doesn't specify Liu only, which means he can feed Philip Claire for the burn team. It is based on your highest resonance. And if the said ally has burn or count skills, they will also heal additional SP. And if you have Ref resonance, you will heal more allies. And he has a guard skill with Ref, so beautiful. He's able to get the Ref resonance pretty easily. He also has burn, 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 burn count, burn, 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 burn potency damage, burn, 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 burn. He is burn potency everywhere with burn count on skill 2 also. Yeah, this character is a burn character. Coin power for burn, deal more damage for burn. I like burn, I go into burn team, I feed Philip Claire. Done. That's all you really need to know about this character. He is very simple to understand. He's also a Liu character, which means that your Liu Rodion will buff him as well. So yeah, beautiful. It's just a W character for Liu, and this character's release means that you can run a full 6-person team of just all 3 stars. You can take out your Ryoshu already, because now you got Liu Yisang, Liu Ishmael, Liu Rodion, and then you also have Philip and your Magic Bullet Otis and your Liu Faust. Sorry, not Liu Faust. What's the name? LCE Faust, yes. So with all of those burn characters, it's a full 3-star team of burn. Burn has finally been saved. We're done. They added the last piece that we could possibly have needed for the burn team. And there you go. He actually feeds Philip Claire. Beautiful. Because we were using base Yisang's passive for the SP heal, they just gave us the SP heal on the actual burn ID, and now we can actually use 4th match Flame Yisang. Beautiful. It's just the perfect piece to fill up the entire burn team. So yeah, just remember, this is a standard character, which means you can take your time to dispense him, no rush at all. Right? Next is going to be Thoracalgia Faust. This character, very simple. You want to get highest resonance, and if you get prior resonance, you apply poise count. So poise potency, poise count, feed everyone, apply shallow exhale to all allies. If you activate this ego, you gain nebulizer alpha. So Ryoshu gives you beta, your Faust gives you alpha, and nebulizer alpha, every time this unit applies poise count to allies, then you will get an additional stack. So you can actually stack as long as this character is giving poise and poise count to other allies. So it feels like it's a very natural increase. You're just breathing, you're not deep breathing, you're just breathing. So that means every single turn, you're basically getting a stack of nebulizer. And if you are able to get a certain amount of stacks, you can actually heal them. If they have a certain amount of poise potency, you get additional healing. This is a passive heal, by the way. It's a passive heal. So it's actually very, very powerful. Starting from allies with lowest HP, you will heal them based on the nebulizer alpha, and it's for highest resonance. And this breathing over here is basically looks like every single turn from what I can tell right now. Right? This looks very, very strong. You pop this one time, everyone starts breathing, everyone starts healing naturally, and everyone is going to get more healing if you have poise potency. And everyone's also going to get poise potency and count at combat start. This effect persists throughout the encounter, and then after that your shallow exhale is that at X plus poise potency, you gain +1 poise count when you gain poise potency with this unit's skill or coin effect. Take note that you will be applying this to all affected units next turn based on the highest resonance. So try to get as much resonance as possible, give everyone Shallow Exhale, and they will just shit out a bunch of poise count, and you will also be giving them poise potency, and your Ryoshu will also be giving them poise potency and poise count as well. This is combat start though, which means that I believe it only happens every single wave. So this is a different level of giving the poise potency and count. The Ryoshu one, I believe, is every single turn, but you need to get Pride Resonance. And then this one is every single combat start, which is every single wave. So it's only really good for battles where you have multiple waves of enemies. Perfect Refraction Railway time. Alright, so this is going to be a good ego for the Poise team, going to be a good ID for the Burn team, no questions needed to be asked. This is just another feed character who has passive healing for the Poise team. Just because this ego is released, right? My prediction is that this Refraction Railway is going to have a ton of chip damage. So much unbreakable coins, so much unbreakable statuses that you just have to eat on your characters and you will need sustain somehow. That is the reason why they actually released Thoracalgia Faust to have some passive healing. That's my initial thought over here, right? Because right now, every single archetype, I believe, in the game has a way to heal themselves already. I believe Lantern will be the Gluttony heal. There's also Impending Day for Wrath healing. There's a bunch of different ways they can heal. There's Sloth healing also from Pursuance. And now Pride, there's Pride healing with the Thoracalgia Faust. So there's a lot of different ways that you want to get healing here, and the Blood Fiend team, they just naturally heal anyway, so really who cares, right? I feel like this Refraction Railway is going to have a lot of chip damage and healing egos, healing passives, characters that can heal like your Red Eyes Ryoshu. Yeah, those characters are going to be very, very important for this Refraction Railway. I can't wait to see what the Refraction Railway has in store for us, and in my opinion, this banner is a definite dispense for both of them. While your Yi-Sang is dispensable immediately, if you just want to take him into the Burn team for RR, that's totally fine. But your Thoracalgia Faust, you're going to have to wait a few days. Yeah. Alright, I think that's going to be it for most of this video. If I miss anything, feel free to let me know. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye-bye.